Yo, what's up? My name is Fizz, and welcome back to the Silliest Podcast. And today it's going to be part 2 of the Helluva episode ranking tier list. And this time we're going to be doing all of season 2. So, this one's going to be a little bit more detailed since there's a lot more, clearly more effort put into the second season of Helluva, which I really enjoy. And if you haven't watched the first part, go and watch that one, because otherwise we're just going to start on season 2, and that'd be kind of weird. Yeah. Because we already have all the rest of season 1 on the tier list, and we're kind of maybe reference it, maybe for, like, standards and stuff. But overall, I just go watch the first part first before watching this part. So, episode 1 of season 2. I loved seeing Kid, Blitz, and Stolas.
They were adorable.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Especially Stolas.
Though, Blitz's dad can go die.
Yeah.
He literally made him rob the Goishas while they were hanging out because, gaslight gay peep girl boss.
Except minus the girl boss part, because he does not girl boss.
No, he does not girl boss. He fucking girl pisses. Anyway. What the hell?
What was that? Girl shit? I don't know.
Real. But overall, I really liked how we got to see, like, Stolas' like, a peek into their childhood to kind of
understand.
Yeah, like, understand and be like, oh, these guys have known each other for, like, a long-ass fucking time.
But it was also kind of that stereotype. But also, I shouldn't talk shit about that stereotype because I've done that stereotype in my own story. So, yeah.
It was like,
like, oh, they knew each other when they were younger. But only one remembers the other and like that, you know?
And also, isn't this the episode where Blitz goes and gets the book? I'm pretty sure, yeah. This is the episode that
where they remade it?
Yeah. I hate how that scene was portrayed. I absolutely hated it because it was just Stolas being like, oh, my childhood friend, yay! Sex. But also just the way Blitz was practically throwing himself onto this dude just to get some book, and then he just fucks and dips. Like, just the way that whole scene was, like, the way it went about it.
He completely avoided this situation at all. He made the choice.
Yeah, it was just, I was very uncomfortable watching it. It was just like, this is kind of icky. This is kind of icky. But overall, besides that part, I'd give it like a solid A tier. Yeah.
It's a good
episode. Just that one part took it down from an S to an A because it was just really, it was an uncomfortable watch. And knowing this show where it's literally murder horny demons, if it were to make me uncomfortable, like, yeah, it was just
I'm biased because I'm asexual, but that did make me uncomfortable too.
Like, it was just not great the way it was done. Just not great. I mean, I know they're, like, in hell
and all that,
but like, also, it was just really icky to watch. Especially with how Stolas was going about it, and then Blitz was just like, whatever, fine. I guess I'll freaking, like, it was just, overall, not nice. But still an A tier because of the cute kid Stolas, the Stolitz moments. Episode 2, where
was really good.
Oh, I love Octavia.
Episode 2 was the second time Earth was portrayal, like, shown.
Were actually gone. They actually went to Earth and stuff, which that was fun. No, that was like the third or fourth, because the Cherub episode they went, Murder Family they went, and then Spring Broken they went. Yeah. So, but it was one of the.
But it was the second one where they didn't, well, they did murder a lot of people, but like without like well, it's actually the first one where they murdered a bunch of people without
on accident.
The job.
Yeah, on accident. No purposeful murder in this episode.
Yeah.
But also, I just like to see Octavia's relationship with her dad, Octavia's relationship with Luna now that they're probably going to be, like, step-siblings. which I thought that was...
Which I find people who ship them
kind of weird.
Because they would technically if
stuff actually happens and Blitz gets over his damn emotional issues, they are gonna be, like, not blood-related.
But still.
Like, they're gonna...
They're not blood-related. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's just weird. Okay, but going back on these 2 episodes right here, their thumbnails are kind of lazy compared to the rest of the shows.
But they also show the seals of... We're talking about episode 7 and 8.
Yeah.
By the way, but they also show the seals of the princes or princess and prince.
Well, the sins. The sins.
The sins.
But also, it's just kind of like, whoa, these thumbnails are like, whoa, they grab your attention, and then it's just simple. So, I mean...
Maybe, trying to copy a symbol from a really long time ago is probably almost as hard as making characters you've already made.
Touché. Anyways, back to episode 2 before we get sidetracked.
Got distracted.
Just the fact that with Stolas and Stellis' divorce, that he forgot about a thing that literally only is going to happen, like, once in Octavia's life is like, come on, man.
And going to LA for that was not the best choice.
I mean, she just said, take me to the stars. And that's, like, you're going to get someplace shitty, especially LA.
LA,
yeah. Hollywood.
The way they portrayed LA was absolutely hilarious.
Also very accurate. Also, fucking Moxie buying every single piece of art that was ever shown to him was fucking hilarious.
Although, I did pass through LA, like, to go when I went to California for a trip. It didn't look as bad, but it was also, the touristy part of LA and not the native human LA parts, you know?
Also, I just love how fucking Luna found Octavia through her fucking Instagram posts. That was
Instagram.
Funny. Oh, yeah, the Instagram, my bad.
That was hilarious. Like, that's pretty similar.
Also, Octavia's lookalike scared the fuck out of Luna. Like, oh my god, Octavia. Oh my god, hello.
Oh, god damn, you're uglier. You're uglier than I thought.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Maybe we should turn that down a little bit.
Maybe he was a cosplayer.
Oh my god. Maybe. Who knows?
Canonical is the show canon in the show? Is it canon, bro?
Like, maybe. But also, the fact that they made Blitz...
the actual...
Yeah, like
actual
Brendan
voice.
Ragers. The fucking Brendan Rogers. God. Duh.
And you know what?
That's fucking wordplay on that with his Brendan Ragers. That was funny. That is the guy who plays Blitz. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and it's also the guy that Olivia landed on top and murdered in the first 5 seconds of getting into LA. Which I thought was a funny and cool detail.
So, honestly, I loved that with, Blitz being like.
And also Luna backstory.
Oh yeah, that too.
Almost completely skipped over that.
I love to see how Luna's always had some kind of issues, but Blitz has loved her unconditionally. And I just
kind of forgot to talk about Paimon and
Oh yeah, fuck Paimon. Anyways.
Yeah, there's our conversation on him.
Yeah, he's a douche. He's just not nice. What is with the dads in the show and being absolute awful? Except for Blitz. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say he's exempt. He's just not as bad as everyone else.
Well, and Stolas cares for his daughter
fully.
Yeah.
Well, probably because he didn't have that as a kid with Paimon.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, let's maybe not. But overall, episode 2, I think.
And I guess Millie's dad is okay.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's mainly all the side characters that have good dads. But overall, I think it's A tier.
And that one dad in the human realm is like, got a remote like a remote controller for the kids, and it's like, aww.
And then they get fucking blown up.
Like, I get, like, you could have taken the people out, put them in jail, and then blown up the place. You didn't have to blow them up inside.
Nah.
The American government could have, solved
America.
the problem.
I think it goes in front of Lululand. Because it's honestly it's a good episode.
Wasn't the second episode's being about Stolas and his daughter?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe season 3, episode 2 is also going to be about Octavia and Stolas. Anyways. Episode 3
was beautiful.
Oh,
it might be our first S tier for this season.
Yeah. It's just
really good.
Okay.
The way
kind of a hot take here, but I love Chaz. He was so fucking dumb
and hilarious.
Like, loved him. Sad that he's dead now.
It was hilarious that Blitz, like, as soon as he knocked on the door, Blitz is like, get in here.
Just oh, fine.
My favorite scene was the
oh my god, yeah, he's fucking choking on that thing, and then just Crimson turning around like, what? You lied about being rich? I will kill you. And then he did kill him.
But, like, every scene, like, especially the wedding
everything,
part.
Everything from Millie kicking ass at the wedding to getting Moxie's backstory, this episode was great. I love how it was portrayed.
The way Millie used Blitz as a weapon.
Oh, yeah, that too. But overall, Crimson is a really good villain. Mm-hmm. Like, he's cool.
And a great returning villain.
Mm-hmm. Overall, just a cool character. Hate him as a dad because he's, awful.
And has a high chance that he murdered his own wife.
But he's a great villain. I loved how it showed the depth of Millie and Moxie's relationship, which is something we're going to get to in episode 5. Mm-hmm. But overall, this episode was great.
I feel like the season we haven't been really focusing on. We've been focusing really on not really the murder parts of, like, the human murder parts.
Yeah, like this season they're kind of just going for, like, backstory type stuff. Like, they're mainly focusing in Hell, which I
think is the whole point of the season.
Yeah, I think
to focus on Hell and Earth.
Mm-hmm.
The way it looks
kind of set like the boundaries and like kind of like the rules of what's going on,
and to introduce us to like the rings as like because Hazbin Hotel is going to be focused on one ring because that's where because it's about the sinners.
Hotel is and so honestly, but
like heaven, like that. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's going on up in heaven and shit because honestly, it needs to be expanded on more.
Because it's about because that one's about higher ranking demons, and this one's about low and higher ranking demons that can travel between realms.
Yeah, so I'm gonna love seeing the angels in there. That's gonna be cool.
Exciting.
Yeah, exactly. Episode 4. This one, honestly,
didn't really like it. It's not really rewatchable. It's not as good as season.
Like,
5
sure, being able to see that Stolas can actually be injured was like, whoa. He actually, like Blitz said when he was getting taken to the hospital, he can get hurt.
Like season 1, episode 5 was good. With him, but like with whatever the fuck his name is. Striker was good. Although I did like the singing band.
Oh yeah, the little band that follows him everywhere, and then him just snapping at them like, "Oh my god, kill yourself!
Shut the fuck up!"
Like, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to do my thing.
And how useful they were later on too. With Millie and Moxie.
Honestly, and also the fucking trying to get Luna to get her shot. That was funny.
Yeah.
Because Blitz told the doctor, "Don't go running at her with it." Proceeds to run at her with it. Like, really? Did you not just listen to it?
Small goat person runs at giant wolf girl, gets fucking mauled.
Real. But overall, it was just kind of a mid episode.
It wasn't really good, so I think it's a B. It goes with Murder Family. It wasn't a good one, but it was good.
But, I mean, if I'm, like, rewatching the show, I'm not gonna skip it.
Yeah.
But, like, I wouldn't go out of my way to watch the episode
because it's
again.
like connected to the lore, unlike Cherubs, which can be completely skippable and no one will know.
Yeah,
no one will realize that.
Like, it's literally just kind of there.
I wonder if they're gonna bring back the cherubs.
Maybe.
And,
I
like,
mean,
an
they're just kind of
Earth-based-
chilling. Like,
an
because they're
Earth-based?
not in heaven. And they
And
didn't
then-
go to hell with the imps. So, where are they at?
They're probably vibing somewhere on Earth or something.
They're probably shitting their pants somewhere on Earth. The fuck you mean?
They're probably in LA, like, what the fuck is happening
Help!
here? Or wherever they got trapped. Because,
Exactly.
like, they didn't
Yeah.
define where they got trapped. Like,
Yeah, they
sent
didn't
away.
define where the place was. The
maybe they
opera.
went to purgatory.
Maybe. Who knows? But
I'm not even
honestly,
sure
if
purgatory
we
is
get
canon in this world.
if we get another episode with the cherubs, I hope it's more fleshed out than the original cherub episode.
Mm-hmm. We
Because-
get more story on them than
You
just
know.
an ad.
Yeah.
Because, like, as soon as we saw the ad, everyone knew that they're going to be in the episode.
Yeah. Like, really.
Like, no one was surprised. But can we, like, get off of season 1? Because we just did that. So,
Yeah.
Because we've done it
Yeah.
a week ago.
But anyways, but overall, episode 4 was kind of just okay,
Mid.
whatever.
Like, it had connection to the storyline, unlike the Cherubs one, which you can
Mhm.
completely skip. And same with the pilot, you can skip that one too.
But anyways, on to episode 5. Oh my god. I want to punch Moxie in the face multiple times during this episode.
Well, actually, they did go back to the Earth killing in this episode.
Yeah.
But we didn't mention that because we wanted to save it for when we got to this episode.
Exactly. We want to keep things as chronological as possible.
Uh-huh.
But I wanted to smack Moxie so many times during this
it was
episode.
so annoying, Like, I almost thought of just, like, completely skipping this one. I gotta say, if it didn't have important lore intentions
Yeah, if it
with,
didn't
like,
have like important
Blitz
stuff.
like Blitz's
it.
sister and everything.
Yeah. If it didn't have that, I would have just stopped because I could not deal with Moxie. The fact that he was having a tantrum over Millie getting more spotlight than he was, absolutely tantrum.
He was
Sobbing.
really going into the character of being the spoiled brat,
Yeah, and it was just too much because Millie was there for him the entire time that they were trying to do. She literally saw the guy day one, was gonna go kill him, and then Moxie threw a little hissy fit, and Millie was like,
Okay.
"Fine, we'll do it your way so that you can feel great about this." Was helping her husband out the entire episode, and he was just giving her nothing but shit.
And
So I'm glad that
they
Millie
could,
snapped
I feel
at
like
him.
they could have, made each other like dating and not brother and sister, so that end scene was not as weird as
Yeah,
it
'cause,
originally was. Like
yeah, it was like, oh,
incest,
lovely.
fictional incest.
Yay! But honestly, episode 5 was great. I honestly really liked it. Besides the fact that I wanted to punch Moxie all the damn time. I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
I'm gonna go on to oops. Well, no, wait. We need to talk about
Barbie wire.
Barbie wire. Yeah.
Yeah, I love her design.
I also loved how she tricked that fucking human teen with the booty shit.
With the fucking panty shots and shit, and it was like girly. Oh my god! And you know what, Slay. Also,
And I love how
How she
human drugs
had-
aren't as effective on them as their drugs.
Yeah.
So like heroin's like the lowest of the low drugs. And then you got meth over here just being mid.
Oh god, I bet weed is like the worst shit you can get, bruh.
It's like
It's like you have to smoke
stuff
so
is-
much shit with it.
yeah.
Just, oh my god, I'm only doing heroin. Oh, thank Satan. What?
Like human here sounds like and then he over here is like, oh, thanks Satan, you're only doing heroin, and the human's like, what the
What?
only heroin? Like,
Only heroin.
bro, if I take that, I'm dead on the floor.
Real, like what the fuck? But also just the fact that she had her mark on her forehead crossed out, I thought that was really cool.
The view that she isn't part of that family anymore.
Just not part of like her
I wonder if
circus
Blitzo's
type
dad
stuff.
made it out of the fire, because we haven't seen him like,
I think he's just dead.
in this world.
Because of like old age and shit, maybe. Or he's just an old fart somewhere.
Maybe
Like-
he's also in rehab somewhere, and we haven't.
Maybe.
seen him. Maybe they'll bring him back
Maybe.
for more of a Blitz's family Aren't they like twins too?
I think they're...
Jesus.
What in the hell?
55.
Nah, 35 to 37 at most. Okay. Let's. There we
I
go.
also like how they're using their new designs as the background. Or is that their old design?
I think it's old design. Yeah, it's old design. But honestly, episode 5 was really great. And also, I love how Millie fucking snapped at Moxie. Like, bitch, I've done nothing but support your ass. Die. Like, she was such a girl boss for that. So, honestly, I think it's like
also
A or
loved how
S
the
tier.
humans swooned over.
Oh, yeah. Fucking
Millie.
Maxine? Maxine?
Mildred.
No, that's Mildred. Yeah. Maxine is.
Got 3 minutes left.
Yeah. So, we're gonna put S, maybe?
A?
'Cause-
It's not that good,
I mean,
but
we
it's
also
good.
got to see Blitz's sister, though.
And
And we also got to see Millie and Moxie's relationship more in depth. So,
Yeah, but if it wasn't without Blitz's sister, it
Mhm.
would probably be a B.
yeah.
But it does
so.
have it, so.
We'll save that for now. But we'll get on to... You know what? Since Oops isn't on this tier list, and we don't have enough time to talk about it, we'll just continue it in when, like, more episodes come out. But that's gonna be it for today. See y'all in the next
Bye.
episode.